What is up the world? It is your friendly neighborhood Slipgator here. I hope you guys are having a good day. I'm having a good day. There's a walrus right here. But this isn't the walrus from the Walrus Hunt the Walrus game, or whatever it is that we're calling that thing. Let me get my fly going. But I want to show you guys where he was, because I think that we're going to have to do that in this game. So we were sitting right over here, right like that. And you could see him a couple times. I think some people found him towards the end of the video. I believe he was like right within 9 minutes. We're on the 9-minute mark. But I know I got way less comments about the Walrus Hunt on this video than I did the first one. Perhaps because the game's not so fun the second time, and also perhaps many people did not find him. So, yeah, hanging out. Hey, look, there's the Nexus. Let's go to Slipgator's base. Bam, here we are. Oh, so nice. So, was hanging out, thinking about what we're going to do today. And I talked about getting this automation cleaned up. And I said I was going to do it off camera. And I lied to you about that because I have not done it. And I'm a big fat liar. So that's the thing that happened. But anywho, I did start the second quarry, and we are seeing that we're getting a huge amount of ores again. There's tons more ores coming in. We are up to 4 million stone now. We got a lot of different stuff and things going on. So I got all the pieces that are in here, so I know what it is that I need to start processing. And that's something that we are going to work on, and I'm going to get it done today. I'm going to show you kind of on camera how I'm going to do it. But I thought that, is this going to work faster? I'm going to get a slab. I thought that, or just a stone block will be fine. It would be cool if I actually did it on camera for you guys, so you can kind of see what's going on. Now, one of the things that I think a lot of people might not know about, can I wrench these faster? No, it's just going to do that, isn't it? Sweet. One of the things that I think you guys might not know, so a lot of new people come to the channel every single day, which is amazing. But I did pretty much on-demand processing in every Feed the Beast world that I've ever done. They've always been on demand. And what I mean by that is I always used IC2, and I processed things as I needed them. So I kept like all my ores in raw form. And if I needed something, then, you know, it would process them as needed. I think I said that a couple times. But so that's one of the reasons why I'm going to go with thermal expansion this time. And it's kind of funny because most people, and a lot of people that I know that I watch, or, you know, whatever, it's just people on the server and stuff, they normally do thermal expansion, and they don't do the IC2. So we're going to stick with that. Like I said, we're going to stick with this instead. And the reason why I want to try it is I think it's going to be easier. It takes a little bit longer initially to get everything processed. But once you have it all set up, everything just happens instantly. And you get those sweet, sweet bonus is that bonus that you can get from processing the ores. I don't know what they even call it. It's like that extra chance that you can get something. And so I think it's cool that we're going to be, you know, using that. I think that we should be using that. And yeah, so that's what we're going to work on. It's one of the things we're going to work on today. I got a few different projects that I think would be fun. Now that we know we can do the double jump thing with the elevators, we can set up a couple of those around the base too. I'm not sure if we'll have time to do both of these things today. And then other than that, I'm trying to think if there's anything else I wanted to update you on. Oh, a couple people were asking about the top of the Nexus and why it's flat. And they said it was like, they didn't say it was ugly, but they were like, you know, you could probably do something different with that. It's not the best. Whoa. It's not the best looking thing. And the reason why the top of this is flat, I did put a little cool design on it, but the reason that it's flat is because it's upgradable. I didn't want to build a big ornate roof and then just tear it down because we have more portals to put in. So, you know, right now we've got room for expansion for 4 portals. We could, I know one of these is probably going to be the end. I don't know what the other 3 are going to be, but I'm going to assume we're going to fill those 3 up pretty quick, and then we're going to need to expand straight away. So that's one of the reasons why this is kind of the way it is. But yeah, I'm thinking also about doing some other community projects. I think it would be cool to get something a little more ornate going for some of these buildings. Maybe we can work, hopefully it would be great if we can get some of the other hermits to work on it with us. It would be really, really cool. So, all right, over here at the 1.8, we got to get the ore processing online. So what I'm going to do, and there's a couple of different ways that you can do stuff and things in regards to this ore processing. One of the big questions that I had was, there's a lot of recipes I have that use dusts. They use the different pulverized dusts. And how is it that I'm going to keep those on hand in order to have them so that if I need them for recipes. Now, DMAC had said that you can use the induction smelter. I don't think, is this, I don't know if it will, oh yeah, wait. I can do this. Induction smelter. I think you can go here and then you can, is there a way I can, there's a way I can view the recipes for it. Oh my gosh, I can't remember how to do it. Anywho, pretty much anything, the point being, anything that you can make with dusts, you can make with the induction smelter without using dusts. But it's, let me turn on night vision. It is kind of. It doesn't always work that way. So we're going to set stuff and things up so that ores will be processed into ingot form automatically, and then we'll have some pulverizers that will make the dusts we need. And that's what I want to do. I want to do it that way. So that's what we're going to set up. All right, so the first thing we got to do is get our ores kind of in line, the different ores that we need. I'm going to, oh yeah, the other thing, man, I'm random today. Did we ever get that built? I'm trying to get a high voltage solar array going. And it doesn't seem to be finishing. So I want to get 2 of these guys. Let's take a look here. So while I'm doing, oh, I'm out of rubber. All right, so I'm going to get some rubber going. I don't know, maybe we need to stop all this and do the rubber farm. We'll get this. I have a little bit of rubber over here back at the houseboat. We'll stick that in there. So, yeah, I got like 5 things I want to do all at the same time. And I got to hide the walrus. All right, I'm going to get some work done, and I'll be right back. So everything, well, not everything, but a bunch of stuff and things are set up now. So here's what I did. I took these little chests, this old school vanilla-y stuff and things, and I put all the ores in the different chests. And so what I broke them up by pulverize and furnace. So these are the ores that need to be pulverized and furnassed. These are the furnace onlys. These are the pulverize onlys, and these are the ores we want to run. We want to run on the fortune machine. So these are your pulverized ones: iron, your coppers, the aluminum, silver, yellowite, gold, uranium, ferrous. You can actually pulverize and smelt ardite and cobalt, and your tin and lead. And I'm not really worried too much about efficiency on these. Like, I don't know off the top of my head if it's more efficient to use these in the smeltery, the cobalt and ardite, but it doesn't matter. I mean, I have just a ridiculous amount of it. Ardite, yeah, 600 of each. I just don't see it's going to be a big deal. So then you have your pulverized onlys, which is your cadmium, the dark iron, cinnabar, calcite, and coal. And then all of the different fluorite types. So you can see there's the 2031, 2031-1, all the way up to 2031-7. Now on the dark iron, actually take a look at this because I forgot yet. Is this in the wrong thing? This is in the wrong thing. It should be, oh wait, no, it's in furnace only. Yeah, so that's just going to make the dark iron. These guys, when you smelt them, make the fluorite crystals or something like that. Then your pulverized onlys, which is saltpeter, quantum ore, which makes quantum dust, and then you put it in your shape crafting to get the quantum stuff. And then nether lapis. We're just going to pulverize this stuff. There's a lot of different things you can do with nether lapis. You can shape craft it with mimicite like so. You can smelt it into 2 lapis ore. You can macerate it, pardon me. You can furnace it, or you can just pulverize it straight into 24. So that's what we're going to do with that. And then your fortunes, which are mimicite, the things that you just really kind of want to get a lot of. Apatite, Certus, Mimicite, and then all of the Thaumcraft infused stones are what we're going to want to do. So everything's up here and it's working now. Everything's processing through. And I doubled up on some of them just because there's not as many. Like I only put 1 copper in here and 1 copper in here because, you know, I got like 13,000 of each of those, whereas I just put the ardite and cobalt together because there's only like, 1,000 total. Now, one of the drawbacks of the system, which I really think is too bad, is while this is processing, there's never like a small amount of time or a window left open to move your bonus materials out. And once those get up to 64, you're basically going to start to lose them. It's just not going to give you them anymore. So every once in a while for now, I'll just come back through, especially like the pulverized shiny metal. I'm like, that's cool. I want that stuff. So I'll come down through and just keep putting it back into the system. Now, still building the high voltage solar arrays. And as you can see here, we ran out of glass. That's one of the things we got to get automation for glass online as well for that. But I did find out a little bit of a trick for rubber. You can see I have 600 and some rubbers now, because you can make, and this is the power of Mimikite, is that you can make 2 stacks of rubber with 1 stack of rubber and a stack of Mimikite. It's so amazing, this Mimikite stuff. So like glass, I don't know, can you use Mimikite? Or you can use Mimikite on sand. So we have any sand? We have some sand. So we can take this right here. Nope, bad. Like this. And then we can grab some Mimikite. Isn't this amazing? This is the cheatiest material of all time. So, and then we can just make the glass. It's super cheaty. Like, I don't even get it. This thing is crazy. And I mostly use Mimikite for when I like run out of stuff. Like, for instance, like glass. I'm like, oh, I ran out of glass. Well, how can I make it? Well, I could just cheat a bunch in. It's like, it's basically like the material that allows you to cheat in blocks. And it bypasses smelting too, which is just, it's crazy. So, all right. So we got this stuff going on. We have all of the pulv and furnace materials. So we need a furnace only line. We need a pulverized only line. This is really only 3. We could probably use a single pulverizer. For the furnace only, I feel like we're probably going to need a line of 5 of those. Probably only a single pulverizer here. And then we're going to have to set something up. And I haven't even thought about this, but we're going to have to set something up in the 1.8 for kind of making this thing work and having it be automated. And it's going to be a little bit tricky because I want to make it look, this is like the ugliest thing ever. I want to make it look a little more beautiful. Now, Jassassin had just released a video yesterday where he showed an updated version of that machine, which is working like amazing. He did an awesome job fixing it. I call the design that he made the Jassasinator. So, yeah, it works at, I don't even know. I think it's working at a 1 operation per tick. It's really quite impressive. So we probably will end up eventually getting that design in here somewhere. And I'm assuming we'll probably put it up on this level somewhere. I'd like to make it so that we face everything kind of like inwards. And so there's an open block, and that's where the blocks get placed. I think that'd be kind of neat. But, oh, no noise. So, yeah, so what we got to do is get our pulverizers online. We'll put 5 furnaces. We'll put 5 pulverizers just in case we need them for something. I don't know if we're going to work on this today, but I do want to get, at the very least, glass production online as well. And we want to have that to be completely automated so that we have a pool of like 10,000 glass on hand at all times. So, all right, I'm going to set some more of this stuff up, maybe put some facades up as well, beautificate this thing a bit, and then I shall return. So I think I said glass production, but I lied again. I lied. So the whole point of this was to get the system so it's auto-processing all the ores correctly, and then we were keeping some dust on hand. So I've got 10 pulverizers set up back here. Now each one of them is processing the ingots back into dust. And it seems a little bit weird that it's doing it this way, but I want to use dusts. I don't want to go back and edit all my recipes. So this way is the most efficient. That way the dusts don't hit an import or export bus anywhere. They just go directly into from the pulverizer straight to the redstone furnace. Then the ingots come out. Then I can turn those back into dust. And what I've done is back here, if I can squirt up here a little bit. Squirt. Yeah, so we just got level emitters on the back with some export buses. And so this one, for instance, we have active with redstone signal, iron ingot, and then we have this set for pulverized iron, 512. And then the redstone mode is set for emit when levels are below or equal to the limit, so that when this thing shuts off, this thing shuts off. And it's that way for every single thing. And I set it up for the coal, copper, tin, lead, silver, gold, aluminum, ferrous, metal, shiny thingies, and coal. So that's all going good. Going good. So we're going to stick this back inside of here just so that we have record of what it is. And all the pulverized dusties can go in here. Squirt, squirt. So, all right, this thing's working. I was thinking about putting a line of something right here, but I actually don't have room. for an import-export bus and power there right now. So yeah, we won't do that. But get back in here. Then we can go ahead and make this pretty. Let's grab some of the marble covers. And I said, oh, could it? Why are you being a big jerk, marble cover thing? All right, so yeah, now we can get these covered up. And the next stage, I think, yeah, we should get glass production online next. All right, just clean these out. I'm just going to clean them out again really fast. I don't want to forget about them. I don't want to lose all this extra stuff and things. But, yeah, so everything's working out pretty good. I got glass production online finally. Let me go ahead and stick my dusts in here. Oh, my inventory is so messy. I need it, though. So, all right, let's take a look first at the pulverizers. Almost all these are already finished. I set them up to do 512. Oh, there's silver just got done. And coal is set for 5,000 just because I have so many of it. But everything else I set to have a buffer of 512 dusts, so they're all done. And there they are. So, and then up here is where I set up the glass production. So what we have is pulverizer turning stone into cobblestone. And then that is turning the cobblestone into sand. And that's going into this redstone furnace and turning the sand into glass. Glass, as you can see. Now we're getting this extra gravel, which... whatever. I don't care. I don't care if I'm not getting extra gravel. I mean, I would like it. I love hoarding, but it's not important that we get that. And so now what we've got complete is all of our dusts are complete. All of our pulverizing furnaces are complete. The glass is online. The furnace only, pulverize only, and fortune we don't have yet. And I've definitely got to take a look at Jassassin's setup as far as what it is that he's doing for that thingy-doodler. So I thought maybe what we would do for the Orge Assassinator. So I thought maybe what we'd do, let's clean out our inventory a little bit. And he showed it off in his video, so I don't think he would mind if I went over and showed you guys as well. So let's just grab some apatite real fast. And then we'll head to the Nexus. And I actually should switch that portal now, so that it comes out right here at the Nexus. It'll be a lot easier for fast travel. So let's head to Jassassin's base and see if we can find his thingy-doodler here. Where is the Orge Assassinator? Is this the Orge Assassinator? Yes. So it looks like... What? All right, so he's got... It looks like a glitched block here. Let's just bust it out. I don't want to hit anything else. Is it glitched block? What is happening? Let's just see if we can stick something in here, see what happens. All right, there it goes. Look how fast it is. Oh, let's pick this up so you can hear the ridiculousness of it. This thing is the most ridiculous thing ever. Slipgator want. I'm just watching it. I just can't get over it. I just can't get over how fast it is. So the way he's doing this is with... Oh, it looks like, yeah, he's got iron ore gates here. And so he has them set up. All right, redstone signal off. Give redstone signal. If the inventory is empty, give redstone signal. And that, are they all set up? Or is it just a single one? Yeah. Okay. So it's just. Oh, I gotta put this back where I found it. So he's just got the single iron ore gate here on a pipe, and it's next to this. So I think what's happening is, I'm trying to see. He doesn't have the block detector any longer. So if there's no redstone signal, emit a signal. If there's inventory empty, emit a signal. So it must be pulsing back and forth. So the inventory is empty. Right now it's emitting a signal. When the inventory isn't empty, then it also emits a signal. So in between each movement of the inventory of the breaker plus, I think, or is it the inventory of the block? I don't know. This is space age brain things. I don't know what it is, but I'm gonna make it, And we got to say very much big thanks to Assassin for inventing this device. It's the most amazing thing ever. It's the Orge Assassinator. But, all right, so, yeah, next I think we're going to try to fit this in the base somehow. It's going to be amazing disaster. I hope not. The Orge Assassinator. I hope it works. We haven't even hooked it up yet. We're going to find out together. So, I'm pretty sure this is going to be a thing. So we're going to bring some ME cable up to this export bus here. Like so. Like so. Alright, now let's go down and grab our things that need to get fortuned. Let's just try Appetite for destruction. Because we're going to destroy it. Get it? So, I believe I have this set up the correct way. Let's just double check we have output of XPs going into the Tesseract that is set for goo and juice. Goo and juice. So, all right. So what we got going on is a cobblestone structure pipe with an iron ore gate that is set for redstone signal off, redstone signal, inventory empty, redstone signal. That's adjacent to the block placer and the breaker plus. And then on top of the breaker plus, I have my ender chest, which imports items directly into my ME system. Behind, then I have the vacuum hopper with the juice squirt option set for backwards into this fluid tesseract. So now what we got to do is set that guy like so. I just kind of want to make sure everything's working here. I think that should be getting XP. Let's take a look at the fluid monitor. It says 730 buckets. You know what we probably should do, because I bet you this is going really slow. Yeah, I'm a derp. Let's set this for stacks. And we should see a drastic increase in the speed at which everything is happening. Alright, so that's making a thing that is a thing really fast. So then we look at the Appetite ore. 2,000, flutter, it's going really fast. I don't know if Appetite ore generates XP when you break it. It does. So it does generate XP when you break it. So are we getting XPs? I don't know if we are. We should be getting XPs, but it doesn't look like that we are getting any XPs. If we stand near it, is this thing full? All right, no. So we got to shut this thing off. Something's wrong. Stop. And let's just grab the Appetite out of here. No, stop. All right. So for some reason, this vacuum hopper, it isn't even... maybe it was just squirting the XP directly into the system, but it should have been updating how many buckets. We only have 730 buckets. Is something wrong with... No. So we have room. I'm confused as to what's going on with the XP. If I take this off. So let's go ahead and remove the Tesseract. Let's go ahead and remove the Tesseract, and then let's set some Appetite in the system. 8 of them. Here we have 8. So we're not even seeing that there's XP in here. Oh, is that set for item? No, see, that's not item. That's the fluid, right? Because item is the other color. If we were to do that, yeah, item's blue, fluid's greens. But we're not seeing, you should see right on this bar right here, you should see XP. Well, even if this isn't pumping anywhere, it should be getting XP. Why is it not? That's so strange. Why is there no XP in here? I'm going to play around with it for a little bit. I'm not sure what's going on. I'm not super concerned about getting all that XP, but we just shouldn't waste it. And this should be grabbing it. I don't understand why it wouldn't be. And I don't understand why, if this isn't grabbing it, let's pick this up. I mean, I should at least be getting it. Oh, what? What is this? Oh, that's from the quarry. All right, so that's from the quarry, but I don't see any Appetite going in. Appetite's absolutely going in. So the Appetite's going in. even though that we weren't seeing it. We're getting all these items from our quarry, which is rad. That's totally cool. Everything's working except the XP suck isn't working. So I wonder why. And then it's weird because it's not even dropping the XP on the ground, which it should do. Let's grab some Mimikite, because that, I know, drops XPs all over the place. Whoops. A little too fast. And let's go ahead and throw that in. Alright, so I guess what actually is happening is that for some reason the vacuum hopper, or the Apatite ore isn't providing XP from the Breaker Plus, where normally it would. So let's try it with the Mimikite instead then. Let's go ahead and stick this back on. It's still set for goo and juice. Let's get our vacuum hopper, plop it down there, look for our backside, set it for goo squirt mode, and then take some Mimikite, and we'll grab like 3 stacks and squirt it in here, back away. So if we go down below, do we now have more buckets? We do! Alright, so cool, it's working. It was just the item that I was using that wasn't working correctly. So, that's weird. It looks like that thing's not... Oh, that's bad. That's potentially bad. Let me go down below. Are you... Is it just not able to input that much XP that fast? What's happening? Why is you no sucking more XPs? So this should not be full. It should be squirting it out. Why don't you squirt it out into there? Goo and juice, I said. Fluid mode send only. Maybe I got to put a pipe on it. I didn't think I had to. I thought before I had it just going directly in. So we may need to stick a little pipe on here, which would be annoying. Because it's going to make it look crappy. I'm going to do a redesign. I guess I need to use a pipe, which I'm really surprised about. I'm trying to remember when I had it set up over there if I did or not. I don't know. I'm going to figure it out. We'll be right back. Alrighty, so let's grab all these items that we know we want a fortune, and we're going to head up to the Orge Assassinator. And then we're going to set them inside of here like so. There it goes. It's just assassinating the ores. we'll set those 3 up here, and then we have more than 8. So an export bus can only do 8. So we'll set up all of the Thaumcraft ores in this bottom one. I just set up another export bus down here as well. And so as you can see, this is kind of what it looks like. Pretty straightforward. If we come down inside of here, you'll see, bam, 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 all the buckets are coming in. And all of the Mimikite is becoming a thing. So, finally, oh, I'm out of rubber again. I am working on making high voltage solar arrays. So I have one of them already created here. And that's going to be the power source that we're going to go with. Now, let's go ahead and head up to the top. Tippity top. So that's going to be what we're working with. And the reason that we're going to do it is because here at the 1.8, there's just most of the solar systems that are out there or most of the power systems that are out there, guys, are too big. They cause too much lag, or they're not fun, or they don't create enough power, or something like that. I mean, I would love to do something more creative. Use ReactorCraft. Use RotaryCraft for power, but they're supposedly fairly, well, RotaryCraft power, the power systems are laggy for the server. There's just a lot of problems with them. Is this thing not on for reals? What's in there that's already done processing? Well, that's good that if it's done processing. Do you hear the Orge Assassinator going? So, yeah, we're just going to end up going solars. And you know what? Most of the guys on the server, they've done it. They've gone with they've looked at it too. Oh, it's good at training, and they're going with solars as well. You know why? Because we don't want to be bothered with lag. We don't want to be bothered with power systems that don't perform, that underperform, or they're too complicated. I don't care if they're complicated as long as they work. and don't cause lag, but it doesn't seem like that's going to be the case. I don't know. Maybe we'll play around something. If you guys have ideas, you can leave them in the comment section of the down there. But that's going to be it for today, guys. We got ore processing online. If you liked the video, please don't forget to hit the like button. Feel free to share and favorite the video as you see fit. Don't spam it on Reddit. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day.